National Football League. And with the drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Visitors sideline, a look at the Raiders head coach. This team facing some early adversity, 0-3 to start this campaign. Across from him, it's the head coach of these Chiefs. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from KC. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Play action now for Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Fields. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
3rd and 9.
A gain of 4.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week and going forward, it's going to be a hard team to beat.
With that, let me give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Play fake. Mahomes. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd
and short. Here's Patrick. And And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. They go three tight ends here on first and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get that to midfield, so no gain on that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. On second down, Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
on third down, Mahomes. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On comes the Chiefs punter. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on first and 10. Bowers, the man in motion. First down. Fields. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. We'll run the draw with Genty. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short bomb punt. I do love third and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were forced to punt first time they had it, but they'll try again in this scoreless game. It's first and 10. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
In trouble, and down he goes. That's big Christian Wilkins in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Christian Fulton is in on the tackle. Now a second down throw for Fields. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Raiders first down.
Now Genty. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Fields to keep it himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
First down, Raiders.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Running left is Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He connects with Gray on that one. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action with Mahomes. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Christian Izien on the coverage.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12.
34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Second down at the 30-yard line.
Mahomes back. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. In motion, that's Thornton. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd down.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Off the play action, here's Fields. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Run right at the gut for Genty. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
The slot man in motion right. Fields. Open man left side. He's got it.
Fields pass.
A gain there of 15. First down, Vegas.
A gain of 15. First down, Raiders.
In motion, that's the tight end there. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On 1st and 10, Fields. That's into the hands of Thornton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say?
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the Raiders. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd down, Mahomes. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
A first down throw for Fields. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at Lumen Field in Seattle. The Seahawks at home to take on the Commanders. And this is Jaden Daniels. And this is a touchdown. The Commanders get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the New York Jets. And this is Ramondre Stevenson. He's got the rock.
shot. Thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half?
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up second down. At the Raiders.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
It's fourth down.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie the game at 3 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
Yes, and he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game with a pair of field goals to show. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead.
Second down, it's Fields. The left side into the hands of Beck. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And they will finally run him down. A big play there for the Raiders. 3rd 37 yards.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
That's to the right side and caught by Dallas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, that's the tight end there. On the ground, it's Genty. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
They'll go again with Genty. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
And it's third down.
They'll motion the slot man right. Fields now. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And one of the Raiders able to get back in there and secure possession so they keep the ball.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment. Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This will be returned from the 6. Uh-oh. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
13 yards on the play.
Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. 2nd and 10.
Complete to Isaiah Pacheco. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Patrick to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. They get 15 on that game. First down, KC.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 48.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Second down at the 47-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. In motion, that's the tight end there. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He's going to run it. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They go play action with Fields. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Now, Mahomes. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 1st touchdown this year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point by Buckner is good. And the Chiefs open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Fields. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him. And as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked. And the defense is able to get home.
He's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A pistol look, and here's Gentry. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
At the 43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Once again, it's Gentry. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
A gain of 7. And a Raider 1st down.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Vegas.
1st down, Raiders.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him. He's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Fields. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Back to throw is Fields. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set the stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs over.
And this one, online, and it is good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down and 8. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. He gets this up past the 40-yard line. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the 39-yard line.
They'll drop to throw, and the rush gets there. Down he goes. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Justin Fields sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Fields now on 2nd down. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And the Chiefs are right back in this one.
If they lose this game, this is going to be one of those possessions that they're going to get on the bus thinking about. I mean, you just can't let drives go to waste, especially at this stage of the game, Mike. I mean, now it's up to the defense. Can they go out there, bail the offense out, and close this game?
The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. And with the defense out of timeouts, they cannot stop the clock. Just a couple of kneel downs should do it. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say so long from Arrowhead.